All right, my name is Bryan Mears, a member of Apex Combat Academy. I'm actually one of the Muay Thai coaches there, and also I help out sometimes with some of the kids' classes, and maybe jump in sometimes to hang out with, help out with BJJ as well. Originally from Northern California, near Sacramento. Spent most of my time growing up there, but I pretty much lived all over California, and spent most of my time wrestling actually, because there was no martial arts in my hometown. The only thing we had was wrestling, so my mom had quickly put me into wrestling because I was a very, very spastic child, and that kind of really hindered that. My uncle actually used to own a business in Thailand, importing, exporting tuna, and he'd always bring back like these VHS tapes of Muay Thai fights, like black and white VHS tapes, and I'd always watch them with him, and I was always enthralled by it, but unfortunately, it wasn't big in America at that time, and I mean, it's still growing in America, but yeah, I just didn't have the opportunity until later in life to actually get into Muay Thai, but it was always in the back of my mind of something I always wanted to do. So my Muay Thai experience actually started in Los Angeles, and then about a year into my training, I went to Thailand for 3 months and trained and fought out there. And then I came back and just continued on with my training in LA, and then actually left LA, came to the Denver area, and actually met Austin Stryker, the owner of Apex Combat Academy, in an Uber. And we actually ended up being next door neighbors as well, so the rest was history after that. I definitely favor my striking just because I fell in love with Muay Thai, but I'm definitely no slouch on the floor. I've trained with a lot of great grapplers, a lot of great wrestlers, and I have earned my blue belt in BJJ, and I'm still consistent with it, so you know, I'm not afraid of the floor by any means, but I do like to keep it standing and put on a show for the crowd. Definitely had to change my stance a bit. Instead of that really high Muay Thai stance, we had to lower that a bit just because, you know, the threat of the shot, the takedown and all that. So stayed the same with our Muay Thai training, just kind of ramped up the ground game aspect. The way I see this fight playing out is using a lot of my footwork, sticking and moving, picking my shots, and when I see my openings, taking advantage of those, and also pure excitement. Like win, lose, or draw, you're gonna wanna watch me fight again. From what I know, he trains just right down the road at Factory X. It's a great camp. They got a lot of great guys that come out of there. I know he's a very good wrestler. Don't know much about his stand-up, but I'm sure he's training very well with his stand-up because Factory X is a legit gym. So I respect all of the man's skills, and I come ready for fireworks.